Hey everyone, it's Erin Floto here today, and I am here doing my November plan with me. I had every intention to do a voiceover with my face, but I hurt my neck last night because I sleep like an idiot. So I am here just over voiceover, and I'm really excited to show you my November theme, which is Game Night Part 2. So I've done Game Night before. In 2018 and I thought that because I was doing the game night in my traveler's notebook, I can also do the game night in my blackout notebook, and I did it in a white notebook before, so I thought that adding new games and having newness in my blackout journal was enough to go ahead and repeat the theme. Plus, I got to include a lot more games, and I'm always down for including more games. So, this is my game night spread, and this is my monthly calendar. So, I kept it really simple, just like I have been for most of 2020. 2020 is a dumpster fire, and I'm not willing to try very hard. So I thought that doing kind of the bare minimum from my monthly setup was just fine. I have been including more things over the course of the last few months as things are kind of returning to normal, but then going back and forth and back and forth. So I thought that I would include a couple more items this month, hoping that like with all the other months, that things start to get better.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy.
So I have these chutes and ladders for my actual calendar. So if you've never played Chutes and Ladders, basically you try to make your way up the normal game board, and then if you land on a ladder, you can escalate and skip a bunch of the game board, or if you land on a chute, aka a slide, then you slide on down the game board. And I thought that that was the perfect thing to include on my monthly calendar, and I tried to make sure it's days that aren't super hectic, that I don't want to mark things in. So I have a key off to the side for my live streams, videos, and new stuff. I needed a general category, so new stuff seemed the most applicable, and I really just enjoy the idea of making this super bright, super colorful. And I use mostly Acrylograph pens from Archer and Olive for this, but I need to ink up a new white Acrylograph pen, and I'm too lazy to do that, and the Jelly Roll was right there, so I decided to just use the Jelly Roll because I was too lazy to ink up a white pen. That is where I'm at for 2020. If it doesn't fit in my brain and I'm too lazy to do it and I need some self-care and not force myself to do things, even if it's inking a pen, that's where I'm at. So I'm doing my best. It's fine. We're all fine. We'll all get through it, but that's where I'm at. So that's essentially why I decided to use the Jelly Roll pen. So I have Candyland up here at the top. I just decided to use some of the candies. I'm going to have basically a full weekly spread dedicated to each of these different games. So we have Chutes and Ladders, Candyland, Uno, Battleship, and Bop It Extreme, because I loved Bop It Extreme, let me tell you. The regular Bop It, sure, it's cool, but were you actually cool if you didn't have the extreme version? So I have that in the bottom corner. I have all of the little extras from Uno on the side. You have the reverse, you have skip, you have +4, +2. So I'm gonna create different weekly themes around all of these games. My husband also wants me to do Risk, so at some point I'm also going to do Risk.
The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, Will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone. If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew. My will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately. The other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds. When I return from my skin and bones, I'm remembering the words you told me.
So I use my monthly calendar basically to visually see when different events are happening. I am really, really bad at someone saying something's happening the 14th and knowing what day it is. I'm just terrible at it. So basically, the monthly calendar helps me sort out and visually see where different things like live streams, videos, things that I owe my patrons, aka the new stuff. So I really need to make sure that I continue to use a calendar for those reasons. So this entire layout is 5x5, by the way. So I have 4 columns on the right side and 3 columns on the left side, which left me room to put in that key. Normally, I would try to do a little bit more. I think maybe if I were in a white notebook, I would have a much longer key because I could put things like work meetings in here as well. But that's not the case. So moving on, I am doing these Uno cards for the task list and for the mood lettering page. I am bringing back the mood lettering page because there's been more good days than bad days recently, and I thought that it would be nice to celebrate that.
Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone.
So I didn't wait long enough for that task list to dry because, of course, I didn't. So I go back in later and I fix that up. But make sure you wait long enough. So I was just using a like gel type pen because that works best over acrylic paint. And now I am putting in my habit tracker. So this particular tracker is inspired by Kayaline. I think that's how you say it. Cayalline on Instagram. So she did something this past month, and maybe she did this before, but that's when I saw it, is when you have workouts. She had a tape measure, and her goal was to do 10 workouts in a month, and so you would mark 1 inch at a time. And I thought, that is brilliant. So instead of doing a cleaning tracker this month, I decided to break it down by how many times I want to do something each month. So the one I'm working on over here, I actually use my circle stencil for this, my mini calendars, and that is for prescriptions, so that I need to do every single day, and that I decided to do pink. The top is for workouts, so each segment is like workouts that I want to do. I don't only want to do 4 workouts, although to be honest, that's kind of where I am. But I want to do 20 workouts. So each segment would be colored in. And then obviously the 2 poops are for poop. We have my dog's poop and we have my cat's poop. So I have to change the litter once a week, and I go out in the yard and I pick up poop once a month. So, or once a month, once a week. And then we have the 4 Tuesdays that I have to do trash and recycling. We have the bi-weekly doing laundry. So I think there's 9 of them because I do it on Monday and Saturday. So that's how many Mondays and Saturdays there are in the month. This one is cleaning out my desk. So I want to do that once a week on, it's either Friday or Saturday usually. So I have that broken up into 4 segments, the desk into 2 segments, and then the computer into 2 segments. Although that's like not really a computer, but whatever. And then doing the dishwasher, so that would happen 4 times, 5 times? I can't really tell. 5 times maybe in the month, and then washing the bathroom, which would be once in the month. So that's basically how I broke it up. So props to Kaoline. I hope I'm saying that right. And thank you so much for that. And then I decided to do a self-care log. So this is like specific acts of self-care that I'm doing once a day. So thank you for joining me for my November plan with me. I hope you like it. I had a lot of fun doing it. I always have fun playing board games, so I'm really excited to keep that going. Thank you to my patrons who are super supportive. You all are amazing. I really appreciate you. And I hope you like the flip through of this theme. If you do, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that kind of jazz. And I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.